Hey, Tyler. What's wrong? You haven't talked to me since the wedding yesterday. You don't even answer when I call you directly. I had no choice but to text you. Did I do something wrong? I won't know if you don't tell me. If there's something wrong, let's talk about it. Anyway, I'm going to work this afternoon, so I'll be there. Leave me a message if you need anything. Bye. Natalie, good job on the wedding the other day. Hey, sis. Thank you, too, for coming. It's been a while since I've seen you, so I was happy to see you, too. I know you were busy with work, but you made the effort to come, right? Thank you so much. It's my sister's wedding, of course. But due to work, I couldn't make it to the meeting with both families, so I had to meet the groom's side on the day of the ceremony. That's totally fine. I talked it over with them, and they're fine. Hey, Natalie, are you alone right now? Yeah, I was just chilling in my room. Do you have time to text? I'm totally fine with that. What? Sounds a little deep, though. When you're like that, it's when you have something bad to say, right? No, actually, I'm afraid I'm going to tell you something a little, well, quite disturbing, so sorry. I knew it. What's wrong? About our mother and father? It might help to put it in a little more context. Really? I thought I was glad they came, even though they were a little reluctant. But then they said they'd never seen a bride whose wedding dress didn't suit her so well. And to top it all off, the guests on the bride's side lacked class. They were saying all sorts of stuff. I wish I could have stopped them, but it was like talking to a brick wall. They didn't listen one little bit. I'm really sorry. Making you feel bad like that on your wedding of all days? You don't have to apologize. I know you were trying your best to stop them, so don't worry about it. That's all I need from you. I mean, since you're on my side, I don't care what our parents say. It makes me feel better to hear you say that. Here's the problem. Huh? What's wrong? Calm down and listen to me. The folks are thinking of making Tyler my husband. Huh? Tyler is my husband. Even though they know that they're talking about it. Of course, I have no intention of doing that. I'm sure you know that, but just so you know. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, you have a boyfriend. You've been dating since high school. There's no way you would leave him just to marry Tyler. Why are they saying that? They don't know I have a boyfriend, because I've been hiding it. If they found out, they tried to break us up. Oh, I see. So you've been dating in secret all this time. But the idea of having the man who became your sister's husband your husband, that idea itself is insane. And along with that, how is Tyler, the center of this, doing? I saw the folks whispering stuff to Tyler at the after party. I was just wondering if you noticed anything unusual after that. Yeah, he didn't say a word. Oh, not a word? I mean, he's been completely and totally ignoring me. He won't even talk to me directly, and he's ignoring my messages. Is that right? Yeah, that's why I thought something was wrong. But since he won't talk to me, I can't ask him what's going on, and I'm having a hard time finding out. But it's possible that we just talked about has something to do with it. So that's been going on. I wonder what the folks were talking with him about. I can imagine that it's definitely the pattern of saying bad things about me. Natalie, why don't the two of us meet in person once and go over things? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Maybe as soon as possible. I have a bad feeling about this. If it's okay with you, how about tomorrow? How about we meet at the coffee shop between our offices? Yeah, I already know that I'm getting off on time tomorrow, so that won't be a problem. Okay, I'll see you there at 6:30 p.m. Okay. Good morning, Tyler. I'm going to have dinner with a friend of mine who's coming out here today. I'm sure you'll ignore me anyway, but I'll be home late, so I'm letting you know. Well, I'm off to work. Natalie, I got off on time. I'm going to catch the train now. How about you? I just got on the train. I'll be there on time. Yeah, perfect. By the way, is everything the same with Tyler? Yeah, I guess nothing has changed. I tried to call him this morning, but he's ignoring me. I can't even get a read on my messages. I see. Wait a minute. What's wrong? I got a message from Tyler. What? Oh, did you exchange contacts at the wedding or something? Contacting you directly is a little bit too suspicious. He's definitely up to something. Well, it's a good chance to find out what's going on. Hold on a second. Okay.
Good evening, Avery. It's Tyler.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, the first time I met you was at the wedding yesterday.
No need to apologize, Avery. It's all because Natalie, who was jealous of the beautiful Avery, made it all up.
What? Natalie orchestrated it? Jealous? What are you talking about?
Your parents told me everything. Natalie was jealous of you, her sister, who was different from her plain self, talented, popular, and doted on by your parents, and she repeatedly harassed you on a daily basis. I respect you, Avery. You have been able to live with dignity in such a situation until now. Don't worry, you are very beautiful. You are an attractive woman.
Huh?
I heard that the reason why you did not come to the meeting of both families before the marriage was because you were not informed of anything, because your sister said you are not her family. You, who was living such a hard life, fell in love with me at first sight at our wedding. But I heard that you were troubled by the fact that I became your sister's husband, and you were living in tears every day. But please, don't worry. Actually, from the moment I saw you at the wedding...
Wait a minute.
Excuse me?
I've never said anything like that, nor have I ever thought it. Could you please stop getting all worked up by yourself?
Huh?
I don't know what you've been told by our parents. My sister and I have always been and still are on good terms with each other, and I haven't fallen so low as to mess with someone who has become my brother-in-law.
Avery, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Let's be honest. I'm in front of your apartment right now.
What? How do you know my apartment?
Your parents gave me your address, and I'm here to propose.
Huh?
Please, let me in.
I'm out.
Huh? I've also prepared a ring. And a bouquet of roses.
Either way, the answer is no. I have a boyfriend. Excuse me. Oh no, oh no.
What's wrong?
Natalie, you'd better get a divorce.
What?
I'll show you the message later, but he's out of the question. I got goosebumps. Way too scary.
What in the world? Sis, are you okay? Did you get to your boyfriend's place?
I got there safe and sound. I didn't go back to the house. I moved in with my boyfriend, so everything is fine now. I'm sorry I worried you. I wonder if the folks found out about him. Even though I was nervous, it was a mistake to tell them I had a boyfriend. But I've got my sleepover stuff in his room, so I'll figure it out. I mean, I'll make it work.
Gosh, I'm really sorry.
Natalie, there's nothing to apologize for. So I just talked to him, and we decided to move up the plan I just told you about and do it in the near future.
That way it will be at the same time as my move.
That's right.
Oh yeah, but I guess it would be better for both of us to keep each other safe.
Can you give me 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'll call you tomorrow with the details.
Okay. Avery, let's have a date tomorrow. Your parents told me that your refusal the other day was just because you were embarrassed. This is where I should take the initiative. I'm sure you've been bullied by Natalie and have become timid. But don't worry. I will break the shell of your heart. If I show you my manly side, you'll come along too, right? I'll pick you up from work in my car, we'll have dinner at a restaurant with a night view, and you'll accept my proposal. After that, I've reserved a suite at a nearby hotel. I don't need to say any more, do I? I'm really looking forward to it.
Natalie, I got a creepy message. My whole body started to itch from goosebumps. What? Was it Tyler? Yes, he said he was going to take me to a restaurant with a night view and that we were going straight to a hotel suite on the assumption that he was going to propose to me. It's disgusting. Wow, I'm really sorry. Natalie, you don't need to apologize. No, I'm sorry I married that guy. I'm sorry I'm not a good judge of men. Well, I'll accept your apology. But you're the victim here too. He's the one who's crazy and our parents. We'll fight our way out of this ourselves. I feel strong with you by my side, sis. Hey, why don't you move your stuff out of your apartment tonight? Your boyfriend's been going over there packing stuff up, right? Yeah, he has. I asked him about it, and he said he's already packed 80% of it, so we can do it tonight. If that's your plan, I'll make my move tonight. Actually, I'm already prepared. I'm just waiting for you. I see. I don't know what Tyler is gonna do next. I guess my first priority is to physically eliminate the chance of going back to that apartment.
Avery, I was there to pick you up in my sports car with a bouquet of roses. Who was that guy? Who does that guy think he is to interrupt my proposal?
He's my boyfriend.
Huh?
The other day I told you I had a boyfriend, didn't I? He and I have been together for years now, and we've been talking about marriage, so it's deeply annoying that you've been following me around these past few days. No matter what you do to me, there is absolutely no way I'm getting married to you, or anything, so please give it up.
But your parents are...
The thing is that they're not happy with my present boyfriend, so they're trying to get me to break up with him. And they're harassing me because my sister, whom they've always despised, got married before I did.
Huh?
I'm sorry that you got involved in the mess. It's not something that the guy who married my sister should have to deal with in the first place. Please, stop following me around anymore. I moved out of the room there to live with my boyfriend.
What?
Excuse me.
You're kidding, right? Natalie,
Tyler.
If you want, why don't we go out to dinner now? Actually, I have reservations at a restaurant, and after that, a hotel suite.
It's been about a month since you started ignoring me. I'm divorcing you.
What?
I was wondering what you were doing proposing to my sister. I don't know what you were doing completely ignoring me, your new wife. I'm really dumbfounded.
You know...
And I want compensation too.
What? Wait a minute.
I'll leave the divorce papers on the table.
I failed to propose to Avery.
I know, but still, goodbye.
Huh? Oh no! Natalie, you're the only one I love. Please, understand, I proposed to her unwillingly. I just got caught up in your parents' craziness.
Sis, have things settled down over there? Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, my stuff is all packed up. You're in the company dormitory, right? Does it look okay? Yeah, it's a pretty comfortable company dormitory. There's a security guard at the entrance, so there's no need to worry about suspicious people. That's good to know. Oh yeah, Mom called me for the first time in a while. Oh, what did she say? Tyler, with his high income and high specs, is the one who deserves to be with my brilliant and talented big sister. So you should step down gracefully. Huh? Are they still saying that? They saw the scale of the wedding and thought Tyler made more money. When I told them I paid more money for the wedding than he did, the ass-kicking started. It was so funny. I laughed so hard. Oh, yeah. You hadn't told him that your yearly income this year will be over $120,000. I just hung up and blocked their calls. That's what I'm talking about. That was really refreshing. They must be in a panic right now. I can't help but laugh when I imagine it. Also, I'm going to change my cell phone number tomorrow morning, so I'll let you know later. Okay, Roger. Why don't you hurry up and change yours too? I guess so. I think I'll go to a cell phone store on my next day off. Let's have dinner together again after we get settled. Let's splurge a little to celebrate the success of our mission. Okay. Okay, good night. Okay, good night. My parents were actually in debt. They were planning to have my sister they adored so much take care of them in their old age, including financially, and they kept spending money without thinking about it. They asked for help from all my relatives, but since they all knew about what happened, they gave them the cold shoulder. My sister and I have decided that neither of us will help them in any way, and that they need to handle the situation themselves. Later, my divorce from my husband was finalized. There was no damage on my part, but Tyler's was different. The speedy divorce 1 month after the wedding, coupled with the reasons for it, was enough for the guy to lose his credibility at work. And he couldn't stand the comments, so he voluntarily resigned. His parents disowned him, and now his savings has been wiped out by the compensation to my sister and me, and he spends his days having trouble finding food to eat.